Media playback is unsupported on your device. Media caption: Texas officials give details on church mass shooting. At least 26 people have been killed and 20 others wounded after a gunman opened fire at a Texas church during Sunday service. The attack happened at the First Baptist Church in Sutherland Springs, a small town in Wilson County. The victims' ages ranged from 5 to 72. The suspected gunman was later found dead in his vehicle some miles away. Police identified him only as a young, white male, but U.S. media named him as Devin Patrick Kelly, 26. Kelly is reported to have been discharged from the U.S. Air Force in 2014 following a court-martial for assaulting his wife and child. The motive for the killings is not yet clear. Image caption: A candlelit vigil was held for victims of the shooting in Sutherland Springs, Texas. Department of Public Safety Regional Director Freeman Martin said the attacker, dressed all in black and wearing a bulletproof vest, opened fire with an assault-style rifle outside the church at around 11:30 local time, 17:30 GMT, and then went inside. As the gunman left the church, a local citizen grabbed his own rifle and began shooting at the suspect, who then dropped his weapon and fled in a vehicle. The citizen pursued the suspect, who eventually drove off the road and crashed his car at the Guadalupe County line. Police found the man dead in his car, but it is unclear if he died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound or from injuries received when fired on by the local citizen. The car contained several weapons. Mr. Martin added, "We have multiple crime scenes. We have the church, outside the church. We have where the suspect's vehicle was located. We have been following up on the suspect and where he's from. We have Texas Rangers at all the hospitals locating those and interviewing those who were injured." Governor Greg Abbott, confirming the death toll, said it was the worst mass shooting in the history of Texas. "This will be a long, suffering morning for those in pain," he said at a news conference on Sunday. Media playback is unsupported on your device. Media caption: Driver Jordan Stubing describes the scene. The First Baptist Church's pastor, Frank Pomeroy, told ABC News that his 14-year-old daughter, Annabelle, was among those killed. Mr. Pomeroy, who was in Oklahoma at the time of the attack, described her as one very beautiful, special child in a phone call to the television outlet. At least 10 victims, including 4 children, were being treated at the University Health System in nearby San Antonio, the hospital said in a tweet. Sheriff Joe Tackett said authorities could not confirm the names of any victims yet as they continued to work through the crime scene. Officials said 23 people were found dead inside the church while 2 people were fatally shot outside. Another died in hospital, authorities said. Media playback is unsupported on your device. Media caption: How U.S. mass shootings are getting worse. One witness, Carrie Matchula, told NBC News, "We heard semi-automatic gunfire. We're only about 50 yards away from this church. This is a very small community, so everyone was very curious as to what was going on." Sutherland Springs, which has a population of about 400, lies about 30 miles 50 kilometers southeast of the city of San Antonio. Media playback is unsupported on your device. Media caption: A guide to the weapons available in the U.S. and the rate at which they fire. President Donald Trump, on a tour of Asia, said the gunman was a very deranged individual and denied that guns were to blame for the shooting. "We have a lot of mental health problems in our country, but this isn't a guns situation," he said. The shooting comes just a month after a gunman in Las Vegas opened fire on an outdoor music festival, killing 58 people and wounding hundreds in the deadliest mass shooting in recent U.S. history. Are you in the area? If it is safe to us, so let us know about your experiences. Email haveyoursay@bbc.co.uk with your stories. Please include a contact number if you are willing to speak to a BBC journalist. You can also contact us in the following ways: WhatsApp 447525900971. Send picture s video to yourpics@bbc.co.uk. Upload your pictures video here. Tweet at @BBC_haveyoursay. Send an SMS or MMS to 61124 or 44 7624 800 100.